Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, a fugitive placed on the TBI Top 10 Most Wanted list on Tuesday was quickly arrested on Wednesday morning. A Winchester man has been indicted for arson. A wheelchair-bound Tullahoma man went skydiving last week. And the play Steel Magnolias opens up at the Fly Center in Shelbyville this weekend. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Have you heard the news? The Russell Barnett Automotive family has launched its new and improved website. That's russellbarnett.com. With over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, then look no further than russellbarnett.com. Online service appointments, customer testimonials, and vehicle history reports, this website has it all. We are the largest Middle Tennessee family-owned dealership with 5 locations to choose from. russellbarnett.com, and why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Mayor Lane Curlee is challenging Tullahoma area citizens to join him in a walk across Tennessee, and you don't have to leave Tullahoma. This fall, get fit by putting one foot in front of the other and walk across Tennessee. You'll win prizes, get weekly fitness tips, enjoy fun weekly walks with local personalities, and you'll feel great getting fit. We want businesses, churches, families, and friends to form a team and join Walk Across Tennessee. Starts August 21st and ends October 15th. Take the first step to a healthier life and join this free program.
Welcome back. A man who was added to the TBI's Top 10 Most Wanted list on Tuesday is now in custody. Stephen Maurice Mobley turned himself in to officers with the Chattanooga Police Department Wednesday morning. Mobley, also known as Dollar, was wanted by the Chattanooga Police Department and TBI in connection to a deadly shooting that occurred on Monday. Mobley faces charges including 2 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault, 1 count of attempted first-degree murder, and 1 count of employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. Mobley is booked into the Hamilton County Jail.
The annual Tennessee Fallen Firefighters Memorial Service is set for 4 p.m. this Saturday, September 10th at the Tennessee Fallen Firefighters Memorial on the campus of the Tennessee Fire Service and Codes Enforcement Training Academy in Bell Buckle. The memorial commemorates Tennessee firefighters killed in the line of duty. The yearly ceremony includes a reading of the 226 names of the state's fallen firefighters, dating back to the earliest recorded firefighter death in 1876. As well as a firefighter who tragically lost his life during the calendar year in 2016, Lieutenant Rodney Edmonds of Memphis Fire Department.
Special agents with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation have obtained an indictment for a Franklin County man accused of aggravated arson and aggravated assault at the request of 12th District Attorney General J. Michael Taylor and the Winchester Police Department. TBI special agents joined investigators with Winchester Police and the Department of Commerce and Insurance's Fire Investigations Unit in investigating a suspicious fire on June 27th at a Winchester residence. The 5 occupants of the home on South Jefferson Street were able to escape without injury. During the course of the investigation, the fire was determined to be arsons, and agents developed information that led them to Robert Lewis as the individual responsible for the fire. On Tuesday, the Franklin County Grand Jury returned indictments charging Lewis, age 36, with 1 count of aggravated arson and 5 counts of aggravated assault. He was arrested Wednesday without incident by TBI agents and investigators with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office and was booked into the Franklin County Jail.
Our producer Philip Scoggins traveled to Nashville this weekend for the Live on the Green Music Festival. Philip brings us this video of Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals performing their song, I Always Have to Steal My Kisses.
Into Nashville, Tennessee. You wouldn't even come around to see me. Now sit your head up to Carolina. Don't always have to steal my kisses from. I love to feel that warm southern rain, just to hear it fall, it's the sweetest sounding thing. Gotta see it fall on your simple country dress. It's like heaven to me, I must confess. And I always have to steal my kisses from you. Always have to steal my kisses from you. Always have to steal my kisses from you. I always have to steal my kisses from you.
We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
It's time for every family and business in Tullahoma to go green and recycle. Tullahoma Public Works makes it simple and easy to recycle. Just place your recyclable materials, paper, plastic, aluminum, and cardboard beside your garbage container on the same day your garbage is picked up. Your recycled materials don't have to be in a fancy container. Recycling is not only the right thing to do, it makes sense. Recycling pays. Paying to bury our garbage costs each of us. Please do your part. Let's go green, Tullahoma, and recycle.
Welcome back. A resident of Life Care Center in Tullahoma realized a lifelong dream last week when despite being confined to a wheelchair, he was able to go skydiving. Newsleader's John Gray brings us this story.
Terry, take the lead, and we'll get the story behind this. Terry coming out of his van here, and Terry is a patient at Life Care Center of Tullahoma, and he has wanted to take a skydive, and that's what's getting ready to happen today. Terry is going to take a skydive. This is the skydiving center, and you can see where they tie the chutes up and have all their gear out here.
City of Tullahoma, certificate of recognition presented to Terry O'Brien on behalf of 18,655 citizens that call Tullahoma home, and by the authority vested in me as Mayor Pro Tem of Tullahoma, I now therefore proclaim in recognition of your first skydiving jump Wednesday, August 31st, 2016. That's today. Terry O'Brien Day in Tullahoma. And urge and beseech all citizens to recognize us. Very good.
This is Dan Roberts, instructor out here at the Skydiving Center. Dan, what are the circumstances that are different in a skydive like this versus a normal tandem skydive you would do?
Basically, we add an additional harness. It gives us leg control for them. Somebody who can't control their legs, when you jump out, the wind kind of throws them every which way. This harness allows their legs to stay together and back, which gives us more control of the skydive. And then this harness also allows us to pick their legs up for the landing so they don't get hurt.
And here's a young man right here getting a parachute ready to go. And this is going to be great fun for everybody involved. This is Jenny Peel with Life Care Center of Tullahoma. Jenny, tell us what's going on today, why we're at Tullahoma Regional Airport.
Well, John, we're at the airport because we're going to watch one of our residents, Terry O'Brien, skydive today. He's a 47-year-old who has cerebral palsy, and he expressed his will to want to skydive to one of our CNAs. So between the CNAs and the family of Terry O'Brien, they have come together and set this all up and made a dream come reality. So we're here at the airport to support and watch our residents skydive.
Well, you know, and this is another example of how being at Life Care Tullahoma does not mean that you're caught up in the facility all the time. You folks find ways to get your residents out and get them involved with life and help them live the life that they want to live, no matter what the condition.
Absolutely, and Terry actually typed me, he cannot speak and he cannot stand, but he can type on his computer with a special tool, and he wrote me a letter, and he said that he wanted to do this for all of the handicapped people that have ever been told they can't do something. He just wants people to know that just because people have handicaps doesn't mean that they can't do anything a normal person can do if they have a little help.
Well, that's great. Thank you, and thank Life Care for making this happen.
Oh, thank you, John.
You want to go this way?
All right, that's Terry right there. He's coming in there having a big time up there. Big time. He's going right into the sun right now. All right, he's getting ready to come in. Isn't that great?
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
The Animal Shelter has served Tullahoma dogs for nearly 30 years. Now, you can help us build a bigger and better no-kill shelter. Your tax-deductible gift is matched dollar for dollar. So come on, bark it forward and donate now to have your tax-deductible gift matched. Make your check payable to the COT Shelter Building Fund and go to tullahomatn.gov to see all the unique gifts available for your generosity. For more details, you can call City Hall at 455-2648.
Welcome back. The Ultimate Oldies Show is coming up next weekend at the Manchester Arts Center. Peggy Burton spoke with Jamie Harden about the show.
I'm sitting here with Jamie Harden, the guru of oldies from Manchester.
Yes, ma'am.
You've got another one in the wind, ready to go almost.
We sure do.
And it's a lot of different stuff, isn't it?
It is. It's all new. It's all new, and well, there's 2 or 3 songs that we've, staples we use, but it's pretty much all new show, so we're excited about it.
Well, we'll just get the information right out there that this is going to open on September 16th.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're running 2 or 3
weekends.
2 weekends. So I would suggest you get your tickets early.
Yes, we've already sold quite a few.
Yeah.
And the next couple of weeks they'll go fast. So
I've been watching on Facebook. You've done a lot of stuff, and I've loved seeing all the new people you have.
Yes, ma'am.
And the old people you have.
Right.
It's a wonderful show. Tickets on sale at this number, 570-4489. Call right now. And that's in Manchester at the Art Center, which is just off the square. Can't miss it.
Oh, you can't miss it.
Jamie, what got you started doing this?
Well, I've always loved the oldies music. When I was in high school, we had a little quartet, and I really like this.
Yeah.
And then I finally got together with some friends. We just decided to try a show just for fun, and it just grew and grew and grew. This is our 7th year here, and now we travel and do the show.
Worked.
So, oh yeah,
It obviously has worked, and you've done a great job. What I admire most is you keep this new energy coming into it.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, it's not that you just say, okay, I've got it done now, I don't have to worry about it, but you do worry about it until you have a new show.
Oh yeah, I constantly work on the show all the time.
Let's talk about something
in my mind,
things.
you know, I'm always working.
And when you hear a song, you think, hey, I could use that. When you open, how long is the show?
The show's about 2 hours. You know, counting the intermission is probably 2 hours, 10 minutes. But it's solid. There's a lot of music packed in there. So
I'll tell you what, the last time I went, standing ovation 2 or 3 times.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's exciting.
It is.
For the performers as well as for you.
It is. And like I say, we work hard to do music that people remember and that they like when they were young. You know, of course, like I say, I love that music. That's my favorite music. You know, I have a lot of people ask me,
and I think it shows.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it shows.
People say, well, you didn't grow up with it. How do you? I said, it's just the best. I mean, I like it. It's my favorite.
Oftentimes, people don't realize the geniuses that are sitting back there playing the instruments.
Oh, right.
Do you have a lot of the same people that you've used over the years?
Yes, ma'am. I've got, you know, my main piano player is Dana Brooks from Manchester. And then, you know, I use Robert Hires some and some other folks. But Dana's been with me since day one. And I still have the same guitar player, Greg Johnson. You know, I've swapped a few bass players here and there.
Yeah.
But the core group is, you know,
it's
been
pretty
together.
Pretty much stayed together.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you find it gets a little easier every year?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Because you've written a sort of a basic contract in your mind of what you want to do.
Yes, ma'am. And we, you know, now we can learn 40 songs in, you know, half the time it took us.
Right.
We've probably got 300 songs.
Now, I think the beauty of doing this sort of show is that you're growing entertainers, and they get a little bit better every time they perform in front of an audience. And
and we've got some new people this time too.
Well, let's. Well, of course, I know that Cynthia and.
She's playing violin for us, and Todd Nichols is playing. He's from here.
Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob does some stuff with us, and then we have a new girl from Murfreesboro, Carrie Caradoff, and she's I stumbled on her by accident in a show I was doing in Woodbury, and we just kind of hit it off. But she's fantastic. She can sing anything.
Great. So, do you want to tell me what she's going to sing, or can you remember?
Well, I can remember. Yeah, she's doing some Gloria Gaynor stuff from the '70s, and she's doing Debbie Boone, and then she's doing Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh my goodness!
She can do everything.
She can just do about anything.
She can do any genre.
She dances too, I think.
She does. That's not her favorite thing to do, but
she can.
But I mean, she can sing any. If I said, Carrie, you're doing all these songs, she could do them.
I like the way that you've gone from you've moved 50s, 60s, into the 70s. Have you hit the 80s yet?
We did last year in our Time Machine.
Did you?
With Jacob.
That's the one I missed, and I'm so sorry.
Most people said that was their favorite show. This Time Machine kind of went haywire and threw us into the 80s for just a brief moment.
Cute idea, yeah.
You know, we try to stay, 50s, 60s, 70s.
I'm excited about the show, and let's don't forget to, well, it's on the screen. Write that down. You can get tickets online.
Yeah, that's the best way. They don't do reservations. You can call the number, and they can meet you and take your card number over the phone. But the website's the best way to get them.
It's so much easier when your ticket's in your hand. You know,
and you can see the seating chart.
You don't have to wait in line. And I would encourage everybody to get your tickets now and plan on going. It's the 16th, 17th. This Sunday's a matinee.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you start at 7 or 7:30?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock on Sunday, too.
Sundays are at 2.
And that's for both those weekends. So call up and get your tickets. Any last-minute things you want to say?
No, just come out and enjoy it. Like I say, it's all new. If you've seen the show before, you will see something different.
What's the ticket price?
$20 this time.
So straight over the...
Yes, $20 straight across the board.
We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. The play Steel Magnolias opens Friday at the Fly Center in Shelbyville. Newsleader's Marilyn Ewing spoke with some of the cast members.
I want to bring talent to the Tullahoma area from Shelbyville. Of course, you know my good friend Sylvia Pinson. She is to my extreme left. And we also have Truby Jones and Clarie Belcher with us. And what this is all about, of course, in Shelbyville and Bedford County coming up, it is the opening this weekend for Steel Magnolias. That is coming up, setting for Friday for the opening date. Sylvia, you're really behind this. You really worked.
Well, you know me. I can't stay. Once you retire, they come after you.
Exactly.
So I became the Fly's new PR public relations.
Congratulations.
So, well, thank you. It's been a journey, a quick journey.
Yes.
And the biggest first play was Steel Magnolias, and I've had to learn their language. You know, a program is a program through Parks and Rec, but a playbill?
Yeah.
Playbill.
Yeah.
I've had to practice that word,
Playbill.
but I got it.
I like it.
So, and selling the ads and promoting, and it's going to be it's a great journey.
Right.
So already, so we brought some
of the characters.
Yeah.
Actresses here. Yeah. Let's talk about it, girls. You guys, you seem bubbly. And if I remember seeing this some years ago, this is a Southern setting and Southern belle type thing. So
absolutely.
Tell me what it's all about.
Well, you know, I am the local hairdresser, and my shop is like a little congregating place for all the who's who in Chickapin Parish.
Absolutely.
Yes, anybody who's anybody goes to Truby's Hair Salon.
Absolutely.
Okay. What's the setting? Tell us a little bit more, even the setting for this play.
Well, it takes place, it's a one-set play, and it's actually in my shop, which is in my garage. My husband built it for me, and I have been taking care of that man for the last 15 years. That's the only good thing he ever did. You know, so all the ladies come, and you know, it's just a fun place to talk and you know, get recipes and you know, just talk about the men folk and get some beauty recipes too. You know.
We share our lives, our hopes, our fears. Our dreams.
Sylvia, you had to look all around to find the candidates to put together something like this, because
actually they had to do auditions. And so your director is
Ashley Brinkley.
So she's the one that called and got and appointed the actresses.
Yes.
Ashley Brinkley and Keith Davis, who is also our, I guess, the producer, you would say. Gosh, he's been everywhere. He's the handyman of the set. Thing. You know, Ashley and Keith, they had auditions. It was very nerve-wracking. I won't lie.
Others in this particular play, I do know that Kay Rose is one of the actresses as well. Yes. Others? Let's talk about them.
Amanda McCormick plays
They're on your poster.
Yes.
They're on your poster.
And Cass Van Gelder plays Malin. And Tabby Stem, she's upside down in the poster, she plays Annelle. Which we were talking to another lady earlier that had played Annelle in a previous production.
Exactly.
It's a very popular play.
Yes, it is.
We still have tickets available.
The thing is, the tickets are going so fast. I understand that you did add another
We did
afternoon.
add this coming Sunday, September 11th at 2, a new matinee.
Okay.
So tickets are still available, and you just call 684-5390-5359.
Okay. Okay.
And if you don't, just leave a message. You still need tickets. It's a very popular play.
Yes.
It's $83.59.
Oh, $83.59.
684-8350 is the number. And it actually kicks off this Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. For most showings, Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday matinee is what time?
It's at 2.
2 o'clock on Sunday.
So we have 2 of them this coming Sunday and the next Sunday.
Exactly. So it's 2 full weekends of Steel Magnolias. Well, good luck on this, ladies. Can't wait to see it. It's funny. You're laughing inside already. It's like, just an image of something going on in your mind. So congratulations. Good luck on Steel Magnolias. Sylvia, congratulations on what you're doing.
I'll
Can't
let
sit
you know
still. Love Kay would have been here, but she's playing tennis. So that's
The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Sunny. Sunny is a collie mix looking for a home with a place to run. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at P.O. Box 252, Manchester 37349. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a Jack Russell mix named Blue. He entered the shelter as a stray and is approximately 3 years old. Blue is good with other dogs and children, up to date on his vaccinations, and will receive a free neuter provided by the shelter. Be sure to check out the shelter on Facebook for more information about the upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Keith Barnett here with the Russell Barnett Automotive family, and we have your next truck. From the Ford F-Series, the Ram, Chevrolet, or the GMC, then look no further than the Russell Barnett family. With over 350 new and pre-owned trucks to choose from, now is the time to buy. Stop by one of our 5 locations. That's Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Chevrolet GMC, Ford of Winchester, and Russell Barnett Ford and Kia of Tullahoma, or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. Why buy anywhere else?
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades, and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1941 at 97 degrees. The record low was in 1947 at 32 degrees. Average high on this day is 85 and the average low is 62. Mostly clear weather in the forecast tonight with a low of around 70. Mostly sunny weather expected on Friday with a high of 93 and a low of 69, and a chance of storms, 30% in fact, on Saturday with a high expected of 90 and a low of 65. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from all of us on Newsleader 6 wishes you and your families a lovely weekend. Thank you.